Last week, I put out a video about the future of a Surface Duo device, and I got a lot of feedback about making it shorter or doing maybe segments. So I'm going to start it off with talking about screen technology. So let's talk about that. Screen technology. Folding versus dual screen and an external screen. That's the three things that this is about. So first, the most important thing, dual screen, which we have currently, and foldable, like the Samsung Z Fold and every other device that we see coming out that is in this category. They're all foldables with the exception of the Microsoft Surface Duo, which, as I mentioned in the other video, makes it unique, and unique is not always good. Microsoft put out a patent for a foldable, and which allows full folding all the way back so that we can have a single screen use, just like what we have with Duo 2 today. That's a good sign that at least we'll be able to do that if it's a foldable device. And it's also a sign that Microsoft has given serious consideration to this technology. So there's good to the technology and there's bad. And I'm going to mention both because they're concerning to me. The good, a foldable is like all the other devices as far as the screen technology is concerned. And this means that apps don't have to worry about a gap. Just because it's like the other devices being a foldable doesn't mean it's like the other devices that are foldables. The big difference is that the Microsoft device, hopefully it maintains the same ratios of screens, what would be the two sides and the overall open. We have wider screen. If we fold down to single screen technology, we have a wider screen. So we have more viewing area for reading. Now, this is highly important for business users, people reading documents, anybody reading, but reading documents, working on documents. It's a much better use and my most absolute favorite feature of a Duo. With the foldable, we can do away with the gap. This also allows us to put video across left to right, span what would be the gap. That's the positive of using a foldable. The negative, well, the screen technology. Can it easily scratch? Can we ink on it? Those are the two important things. Inking first. If you can't ink, then everything else I think is, out. If you can't ink, that means it's going to scratch real easily. So first, you got to have inking because that's a highly important feature. So you get inking. What about scratching? Flip over to dual screen. So dual screen, we're going to have our glass screens. We've got the Corning glass, and we already know with Duo 2, it doesn't scratch easily. It don't have to worry about taking my pen and scratching it or even taking some metal and scratching it. It's going to withstand a fairly decent amount of gouging on it. So you get me up there in that 7, 8, 9, I'm okay. So we don't have to worry about scratching. We know we don't have to worry about inking. Those are covered. Those are the positives of the Duo dual screen device. Of course, the negative again is the gap. External screen, I don't need it. First, I want to say that. I don't need it. Why? Because when I do this, I love doing that. I'm done. I'm not picking up to look at it like that. If I were doing that, I could do this. So that's not a big deal. You want to see notifications without having to open it up. Okay, that's what this is for. No, I don't see it. But I want to be able to pick up the phone and take pictures and have a viewfinder. Okay, I understand that. But really? But even if it's like this, really? I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think it takes that much time to open the device to take the picture. You can program it so that you can do like that right now with it closed. No, you don't see what's there, but you probably got a good idea if you put your eye right here above it and boom. And so I think it's the argument that a lot of people give about it taking so long to open up a device, etc. That's just trolling. That's my view on it. I think the overall use case of that is very low, or the need of that is very low. I'm positive there's a few people that's going to watch this video is going to say, well, I want it and need it. Okay, that's really it. Not anything more to say. If you found this likable, useful, helpful, give it likes, comment, share it, subscribe if you find the content worthwhile, and most of all, thanks for watching.